New police corruption probe likely. Foster does not know if he is Cummings or going, an editorial by Ken Ollie. The Police Anti-Corruption Investigation Bureau, ACIB, is expected to crank up a new investigation into million-dollar contracts issued to companies linked to PNM Senator Foster Cummings. No decision has been taken, according to well-placed sources, but there is a likelihood that a fresh extensive probe could soon be launched. Previous investigation did not lead to prosecutions. An ACIB investigation into Cummings-linked companies Clydon, Pikel, and Rivulet Investments was undertaken between 2019 and 2022, but did not lead to any prosecutions. There have since been new reports with respect to these companies receiving hefty contracts, primarily from Housing Development Corporation, HDC, Urban Development Corporation of Trinidad and Tobago, and CPEP. The total worth of these agreements has been estimated at around $500 million. Allegations of improper procurement. Government officials have alleged that some contracts were issued without proper procurement procedures or no tendering. There are also claims that verbal agreements were later ratified with written contracts. Further, there is a contention that there were circular endorsements among family-owned companies. Pikel, $300 million over 10 years. One allegation is that Pikel collected some $300 million in HDC payments over 10 years, with some $2.5 million in monthly billings, with no public tenders. The company is said to have secured a $15.6 million contract for maintenance just ahead of the April 28, 2025 general election. Clydon, $47 million in contracts. Clydon reportedly received HDC and UDCOT contracts totaling more than $47 million. Among those were deals valued at $20 million, $8.2 million, and $3.85 million for grass cutting and waste disposal at 3 housing projects. Pikel, according to police reports, received 5 contract extensions from HDC totaling $13.2 million. The services were mainly waste removal. Rivulet Investments, $15.6 million without bidding. Rivulet Investments is alleged to have received contracts worth $15.6 million without a bidding process. It is claimed that a verbal agreement was later formalized. The deals, issued by the HDC, were for waste disposal and garbage collection. Some contracts were allegedly extended mere days before the general election. There are no cabinet notes with respect to these agreements. Family connections. Principal officers of all the companies are Cummings' close family members, including his wife Juliet and daughter Abiola, or friends, according to informed sources. Cummings, who has not spoken lately on the issue despite media inquiries, had previously denied wrongdoing. Renewed police interest. Sources said there is currently access to significantly more relevant information than when the ACIB conducted the previous probe. The renewed police interest follows political and media scrutiny, some of which are accompanied by revealing documents. Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar has stressed that all reports of corruption will be turned over to the police service. HDC Chairman Firas Khan alleged that there were rewards to friends and financiers of the PNM administration. Public calls for action. There have been public calls for police action after disclosures of corruption and waste with public money during the decade of the PNM regime. The PNM has not commented on the issue. Cummings, a former frontline government minister and senior PNM official, is currently an opposition senator. The ACIB reports administratively to the Office of the Attorney General. The Bureau receives reports from the Commissioner of Police, government agencies, and members of the public.